Now to the war with Iran, and after months of back and forth, the U.S. and Iran say they have reached a deal to end the conflict. The initial agreement would extend the ceasefire and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Devlin's here now with the latest.
And we are continuing to work on exactly what this deal means. Now, according to the president, the war with Iran is coming to a close. While final details have not yet been released, CBS News has learned the big picture components of a working deal set to be signed this week.
President Trump lands in Switzerland Monday, one day after announcing a deal had been reached between the U.S. and Iran to end the war. According to the White House, the deal is expected to be signed in Switzerland this coming Friday and ensures Iran will never have a nuclear weapon while simultaneously opening the Strait of Hormuz. On social media Sunday, the president posted, "Congratulations to all. I hereby fully authorize the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz. Ships of the world, start your engines. Let the oil flow."
What the President of the United States wants to do is turn over a leaf of 47 years of a failed relationship between the United States and Iran, but that requires the Iranians to actually honor their end of the bargain.
Iran's Revolutionary Guard said Monday the country is set to receive half of the $24 billion long-frozen funds before final negotiations begin during a 60-day extended ceasefire. But a U.S. official said Iran would get none of the money until it displayed compliance with the terms. Israeli officials said Israel is not bound by the U.S.-Iran agreement to end its fight with Hezbollah or pull its forces out of Lebanon. All of this as ships sit stagnant in the Strait of Hormuz, awaiting word that the channel has reopened once and for all. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth on Face the Nation Sunday.
Ultimately, the blockade will stay as the strait opens, and then the blockade will open, and then the straits open. And if that takes, 30 days to fully mature or 2 weeks to fully mature, but it will start immediately, as the president has said.
And oil prices have already fallen dramatically since the president has announced that a deal has been reached. Brent crude fell more than $4 a barrel. Experts say it will take several weeks for oil tanker traffic in the Strait to reach even half of its pre-war levels. So any further improvements are going to take a while.